down we go. It's the grand finals of the $7,800 North American 2v2 Cash Cup. We are watching Beast Mode and Talk, who are the winners coming into this double elimination grand final, which means they would have to lose twice in order to get knocked down and out. Diaz and CRR did catch the L in the previous winners finals, so they will need to win 2 best-of-5 series if they want to get first place. Thank you, Zach is back for the gifted sub over to Major Thurnis 3. Talk was absolutely cooking the way he was playing earlier today, but Beast Mode's going to do the hard work on this one to make it a 1-0 lead for the Canadians. That's right, Beast Mode has been added to Canadian citizenship because I like it when there's a flag there more than when there's no flag. And Talk has the more unique citizenship. CRR, a fake into a low play in order to tie the game. And Diaz is going to put his squad in the lead. 2-1 as Complexity, who were only able to get a single game last time, open to be able to get the better of Beast Mode and Talk. Major Thurnis, thank you for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. The community gifted sub, presumably to continue on the Zach gifted sub. Because I'm not a dick. Wait, just to be clear, you can get a gifted sub and do nothing about it, and that's fine. That does not make you a quote-unquote dick. Otherwise, we'd have a lot of dicks in chat. About 2,200 courtesy of Machinus. You do not have to gift a sub just because you got one, but thank you. Talk able to outplay CRR. Diaz could not recover in time. You have Turbo? I also have Turbo. I haven't seen Twitch ads in a long time. If you watch Twitch as much as I do, I would recommend it. It's like the cost of maybe 2 or 3 subs to different channels, but then just no ads anywhere. And I think nowadays it's basically just the cost of like 2 subs. So if you're subscribing to 2 people, clearly you must think it's worth it. CRR and Diaz able to create another scoring opportunity. CRR just baiting Diaz into a bad backflip challenge by refusing to go. If an org doesn't pick up Talk next season, Rocket League is truly dead. Talk does seem to be on the up and up. Ooh, what a save from Beast Mode. Org participation is not on the up and up though, so I don't know if correlating those two exactly is the way to define whether or not Rocket League is dead or not. Talk. Reset 50. Ooh, did he get another reset off that? And if so, could he have used it to potentially score? Twitch Turbo does profit share. So I get ad revenue, and the ad revenue comes in 2 forms. 1, people who watch the ads, and 2, people who had Twitch Turbo and would have been served an ad, but were not because they had Twitch Turbo. Now, what a few smart people have asked is, what if you're subbed to me and you have Twitch Turbo? Then do I get the ad money? And I would have to guess that Twitch would do what favors them which would be no, because your sub already prevents you from getting ads. But that's just my guess. You had a brilliant idea. If you only go live a couple times each month, we can keep the stream streak going by just resharing our monthly anniversary. That's why we got so many subs yesterday, because it had been a while since we had streamed, which always makes the follow-up day a lot harder. CRR Diaz trying to extend the stream just a little more potentially, though, if they can get a series win. Talk might have something else to say about it as he equalizes with 29 seconds left to go. Talk, catch, double jump, buckets. 1 stream a month deal. The usual then. No, that doesn't seem fair. We go back 1 month. Beast Mode and Talk, by the way, are already leading after their tying goal. It takes them but mere seconds to now have the lead again. I go 1 month back to streaming how much I used to stream. And everybody's all talking in the chat. He's never live. So what about the Partner Plus program? Is it better for the streamer to just get a straight sub? Yes. Yeah, for sure. Partner Plus is for sure. I mean, if you like watch one streamer, then yeah, don't get Twitch Turbo. Just sub to that one streamer. But if you watch a lot of Twitch, which I would say I do, around a lot of channels, nice double by Beast Mode. $100? Pause champ? Why are you pause champing? You can't. You have to get tier 1s. Why are we pause champing? If you gave 100, that would not fix it. That would not fix it. Surely Vacanus knows that the Partner Plus program works as exclusively tier 1s. Or tier 2s or tier 3s. No gifties. Diaz, the first to score here in this next game. Let's get 100 subs real quick. Thank you for the 8 months, a lack of skilly, but I mean, again, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but primes are also not tier 1ers. Primes do not count. The simple way to think about it is they only want to give me more money if I make them more money. Primes do not make them more money, it costs them money. Because it's free for you, essentially. Nice redirect from Talk. So only tier 1s, 2s, and 3s count. Now, of course, you'd think gifts would count, but the reason why they don't is so that you can't just buy yourself Partner Plus. It's all good. We don't need 100 subs. We can just try and get it again when it expires. When you get it for a full year. So we're good. Once it gets close, like 3 months out, and because you need to get it 3 months consecutively to get it back, then we can think about it again. No, I do get paid on gift. Guys, the whole stream shouldn't just be explaining this. Gifted subs do give me money, but they don't count towards Partner Plus, a special program that pays out revenue at a higher rate for subs if you are able to reach certain thresholds of which are 300 sub points gotten by tier 1s, which give 1 point, tier 2s, which give like 5, and tier 3s, which give like 15 or something. Anyways, it all doesn't matter. Because Beast Mode and Talk are playing on stream and are up 1-0 in a grand final worth $78 million. How much does Dr. Feer pay you? A lot more than Twitch and YouTube. so I shouldn't sub. You should do whatever you want. You want to know what I genuinely think you should do? If you like watching a stream and you are having a good time and you think to yourself, I would love to help out this person so they could stream more, and I have what I deem as extra available income to monetarily support the content that I like, then you should sub. So there's lots of great reasons to not sub. One, I don't like them that much. Two, I don't really have that much free money. I would kind of miss the money a little bit if I were to use it. Three, screw that guy. Four, what makes you think I'd ever... What was the dick ass about ever subbing to a streamer? There's a good dick ass for like why you should never ever sub to a streamer. Beast mode was hoping to play this back into his own half. Diaz will instead pass it to CRR for the game lead. Thank you for the 27 months, Ninja Krabby. Oh my goodness, Talk. He is the talk of the town. He is Talk Tua. He is him. And it is time to learn his name. And he is pinging a ceiling double off the post to make it 2-2. Dig ass 4. I don't sub to anyone because I actually work for my money versus a person sitting in a chair with a camera. I appreciate being able to watch these high level players though. It's just so funny because baked in the own, like his own message is him starting to get it. He's like starting to understand why anyone might sub. Me personally, I would never, ever, ever sub. I do like to watch show matches and appreciate, you know, the way you host them. And would be saddened if it were to stop. But me personally, I would never, ever, ever sub. (3-3) beast mode. Wants a redirect. Can't get it. Personally, I would sub if ad blocker didn't exist. Another great reason to not sub. There's tons of great reasons to not sub. Probably the best reason is that you hate how often we play marbles. Beast mode. Reset pre-foot 50. Made sure not to touch this one while I let Talk finish it. Game number 2 to beast mode and Talk. One win away from ending the stream and ending the tournaments as champions of the 2v2 Cash Cup. Game number 3. Beast mode and Talk. Beast mode and Talk gonna make it a 1-0 lead quickly in the game number 3. Diaz and CRR gonna say, why don't we just reset that? Why don't we just start from the beginning? CRR wants a bump. Diaz hoping he could take advantage of a poor challenge for some sort of 50 towards the nets. Wasn't able to score it right away. Talk on the recovery. Able to clean out that attack, but it will be another one starting again. Talk pre-jump. Diaz scoops underneath it, but does get dispossessed from the ball. How did Drewberg become king of the marbles? Through blood, sweat, and tears. Diaz gonna make it 2-1. Beast mode was trying to clear the ball out high, but Diaz able to intercept it. Was hoping to pass down to CRR. Doesn't work out that way. Oh my goodness, Diaz to CRR, a very aggressive back pass as he helped shoot that one into the top corner, but CRR was there. Diaz just beats the back line of Beast Mode and Talk. I think Beast Mode was the guy who was maybe coming in. He thought Talk was going to go for it, or I don't know what he was expecting. Talk was hoping to hit the brakes and box out Diaz, it seemed like. Did not work out that way. 3-1. Diaz and CRR. He's going to make it 4-1. Is it yet another gentleman sweep again today? How many of them have we seen? Has it been exclusively gentleman sweeps? No, because the last one, game 2. Oh wait, no. Did it end up going to, according to the reporting, it was also gentleman sweep. Oh, we had a game 1 and then full sweep. Gentlemen's is 2-0. Let the other team have one and then finish it. And we may or may not be on track for that. What we do know is that it seems most likely that Diaz and CRR finish off this game number 3. Beast mode running out ahead. Ooh! Trying to force a tough play defensively. But Diaz able to make it happen, and CRR drops him. What a save. You think CRR is underrated? I feel like Spanish-speaking players, Portuguese-speaking players as well, are often underrated. I don't know if that is because they are like part of a different community than, like, more separate than the English speaking community than, like, say the French, who just, I guess, win everything, or even the Arabic. I know I'm referring mostly to Sam, the top Sam players with Portuguese. But yeah, I would say that CRR is often underrated. They say go next and they're leaving, but they have admin. Is Talk going to use it? They've been told not to use admin, to be fair. Ah, yes. We would never cheat. I forgot the snitches were in chats. We would never break the rules, even if everyone in the lobby wants it to happen. Game number 4. Beast mode and Talk. Trying to finish off a nice tournament, an undefeated tournament. If they can win just one more game in this first best of 5. Otherwise, they're going to have to try and win again if Diaz and CRR can get 3 straights. CRR gets this over the top of beast mode, and I don't think there's anything they can do about it. 1-0 for complexity. Is this pre-recorded? If it was pre-recorded, would I do this? Diaz looking at a wide open net. That'll be a 2-0 lead. Mods have that on a soundboard. Imagine if we did just save that for everyone who asks in the future if it's pre-recorded. Clearly, I feel like there's been a rise in thinking that streams are pre-recorded. And I think if I have two things to blame, I'm trying to think through. Probably the biggest one to blame is when drops get turned on and everybody just 24/7 live streams playing back like matches that have already happened. That's got to be the biggest thing that has played to the culture of pre-recorded stuff. Also, in a much minor sense, I bet, I know AJ plays like replays on his stream 24/7. CRR passes the Diaz and chases out beast mode. CS tournaments do it all the time. Oh, maybe other tournaments do it a lot. Once upon a time, I feel like there was not a single thing on the Rocket League category that wasn't live. So you're saying you hate Alpha Cap? He wasn't even the first to do the 24/7. I think he picked that up from other people. There's a few people who do the 24/7 drops. AJ's average viewer count when live dropped when he started doing the 24/7 stream. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, you have to expect that. Especially coming from a streamer who historically has been like really low hour streamer as a way to keep every moment while live peak content. Like go live, run a huge show match, instantly go offline. That is definitely the right way to try and build your average viewer count up high. And doing something like having a 24/7 stream running and only sometimes doing like actual streams is definitely not the way to do it. CRR staring at a wide open net. We might be going game 5 here. I could see a forfeit now that they've set the precedent, but they are going to try and power through. Who do I got for game 5? I think I still have beast mode talk. Feer is telling us he will not be doing another 9 to 5. No, my 9 to 5-a-thon wasn't bad. I think personally I kept the content pretty high tier because we almost never did anything but like King of the Hill, which was still top pros playing in 1v1, which is what the stream has always been. The problem is that costs a lot of money because I had to put up prize pools to incentivize players to play for that long. And so I think I just like lost money on the 9 to 5-a-thon, which is obviously not something I could do forever. All right, they're down to go next. It seems like 5-0. We will not be using admin controls, and so I could see a world in which it's like simpler as a tournament lead to just be like, no admin controls at all. Nobody admin control. I don't want to deal with that. All admin controls are illegal. That way, you don't really have to figure out a lot of disputes. But I think what's going to end up happening, whether you make it illegal or not, especially when admins are not in the lobby and players want to forfeit, they're just going to end games when everybody agrees upon it and you'll never find out. The perfect breaking of the law when everybody agrees it's the right thing to do and everyone benefits and you just don't tell the police. Right, Chad. We all do that, right? That's the thing we all do. You're just as powerful as Fear now with admin. If people agree, it's fine, but agreement needs to be explicit. It didn't land the first time, so I'm gonna try again. Fear, next time you see someone that speaks Spanish, tell them mucho. It means a lot to them. Sometimes when it doesn't land the first time, there's good reason, gamer. Beast mode always lands it the second time. He maybe misses the first, but he doesn't miss the second. Pass to Talk, nice outplay, easy tap in to follow. Beast Mode had been playing Octane today. Maybe he switched to Fennec right before this game 5, as he has now lost twice in a row. Potentially getting reverse swept if him and Talk cannot hold on, but they do have an extra life. That's what the W next to their name represents. He swapped it last game, so he switched immediately after a loss. He was on Fennec game 4. You would know that if you've been watching the games. Oh, goodness, chats. Sometimes you watch 6,000 games in a 24-hour span, and they blend slightly together. Talk off the backboard. Beast Mode jumping out of the way of what I thought was a demo, but he was actually jumping out of the way of his teammate Talk, who was rushing up behind him saying, "Hey, get out the way." Get out the way, Beast Mode. Let me handle it, brother. CRR, oh my goodness, man. He has been hitting some doubles that feel illegal. This time it's a triple. Ceiling double, backboard double, and an angle that should not be allowed. Beast Mode. Not going to be able to get anything off of his reset double. 2 minutes and 33 seconds left of this North American 2v2 Cash Cup. Maybe no bracket reset if Complexity cannot get something going, although with Director Cam it made it look like maybe there was still a defender back, but I was pretty sure when Beast Mode dove that was the last one, and I was right. Diaz will help him finish it off. Far from over. CRR playing slow, faking out. Nice save from Beast Mode on the goal line. Talk able to get the boost steal in the attacking corner. Is he going to try and score himself, or is he going to leave it for Beast Mode, or is he just going to leave it for CRR and Diaz? Diaz popping this one up high. I feel like CRR might have regret going up. And part of the proof is the fact that he ends up deciding not to even go for the ball. All right, the boost is bugged. And it's going to be an own goal from Beast Mode and Talk. Diaz hesitates and then goes over the top of Beast Mode, who then doubles it in. Let's see if it fixes itself after the goal goes in. Nope, it's bugs. All right, it might be time to DSC it. If I notice that it's getting better, I'll bring it back. Diaz using his empty jump to cut back behind and sneak it in on the near post. A couple little bumps to get Talk out of the way. And a jump to make it look like he might be attacking, get beast mode to shadow. Instead, jump back down to the ground and cut it in. It's going to be a fake kickoff from the fake Canadian team that is really only half Canadian. Talk wanted to double off the ceiling in order to get around the challenger. And I'm so glad I'm DSCing the boost for you guys because it said Diaz had 0 and he started boosting off the back wall. Pass infield, shot, top shelf. Talk in beast mode would rather not play another series. And it's been shot after shot, back and forth. Diaz says sorry. CRR letting him know it's no big deal. They can settle it out later, as I believe they're in the same house prepping for the LCQ. I don't think Frosty goes though, right? Frosty's at home. CRR just left this one in a real bad position. I'm trying to see what happened here. Talk, yes, CRR just kind of outplays Diaz. Diaz had boost too, but since Diaz jumped expecting to be the one to challenge that, he wasn't able to return back down to the ground and make a play in time. So 20 seconds left to go. And some comm issues. I was told Diaz and CRR aren't playing without comms. And maybe that's coming to bite them here in what is likely to be the final 10 seconds. Diaz is dead. Beast mode is low 50ing on the ball. And probably finishing this game. Nice undercut. Wait a second. Ball is in the air. It'll get slammed down to the opposite side. Beast mode and Talk are your undefeated champions. And your NA Cash Cup 2v2 winners, CRR and Diaz, will have to accept second place. Certainly hoping they will not have to accept second place in the LCQ this weekend.